Oh, shucky ducky, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope we're all having a great day today. It is Sunday, which means tomorrow I have work again. Ah! It's fine, whatever. This is, of course, the last Sunday before 3.1 drops, so I'm expecting maybe tomorrow or day after. Should be able to then pre-download. Oh crap! Should be able to pre-download the patch. But tonight I wanted to. I kind of wanted to go through what I think is going to be Kusanali's kit. Basically what her abilities are probably going to be. Because we don't have any leaks on that particular information. Also, hey everyone, how's it going? Because we don't have any because we don't have any leaks on that information just yet. I would like to have a crack at guessing what her kit's going to be. Because we do have at least some things that I think we can sort of figure out. We have like some information that we could use to figure out. And then on top of that, you know, just being able to use this as an exercise, as a way of just stirring up potential ideas and false hopes for future characters, i.e. the future Archons. We are, of course, already 3 down. 4 to go. So that's, of course, very exciting. But otherwise, it's just going to be end of the week shenanigans, as always. Why did he leave his shipbuilding materials just right there? I guess we have 2 extras. Was there any reason for me to grab the extras? Okay. Oh, we got ley line shenanigans. There was this other daily, I think, that I did yesterday. Which I think was supposed to be the end point of a series of dailies where... What was it? Where an old man and his assistant, I guess, are trying to figure out what's wrong with the flower. And it seems like after we've watered it a bunch of times, it is fixed. We have managed to revive the flower to a sufficient level. Hog! Oh, why am I in Japanese? Well, since we're here.
You can't run!
The wind knows me.
Ever seen one of these? Lights out.
Clouds high.
The birds come!
Into the wind.
Clouds hide. The birds come! Very big emphasis on the last word, of course. Hammer of the Mushrooms. Is this the one where, Is this the one where you shoot the mushrooms? Ah, yes. Whack-a-mole. That's actually what it is. It's just whack-a-mole. And the final... Ooh! Ooh, the daily's over here. Dien Vien Chin, hey, how's it going? Hope you're having a great day. I have 77% here. Ashravan Realm is like the lowest exploration progress I have. Oh no, Avidia Forest is slightly lower. It makes me wonder, like, there must be these giant... There must be like an actual section of the Avidia Forest and Ashravan Realm that I haven't explored yet, and I'm a little bit concerned as to where it could be.
Quietly now. Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over. Missile pack. Judgment. Shiver.
One with nature.
Don't really get much of an opportunity to use Aloy in this team in Overworld shenanigans. It is what it is. She's mainly there to deal with Spiral Abyss shenanigans. Of course. He's sleeping properly tonight. But I do love coffee.
Ad Astra.
Nope, let's do that again.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Cheers,
Thank you for
Catherine.
completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Nice, sir.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Brand Online says add extra applesauce. I guess it works, but it just doesn't make a lot of sense. All right. I wish there was something that I wanna get from the Sumeru expeditions, but there's just nothing that I want to get from Sumeru right now. Alright. Let's do them ley lines. I might go for money. I might go for the Mora one this time. I suddenly like using the Dendro Traveler now. Turns out I just had to get a bunch of ER in her. And I really like using her now. So yeah, like having decent ER, having a sack sword that isn't level 40. Yeah, it really helps. Aragita. Alright, what are we playing this time? Remember the painting with the most strokes. What? What does that even mean? The painting with the most strokes. Okay. The one with the most strokes. Oh. This one? Okay. Remember the painting with the most strokes. Okay, let's figure this out. So it's that one, and that one. Okay. Hey!
These things look like they could come in handy.
Nice one, Aragita.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my nights.
Wow. Not even remotely close to getting Ice Rush. Actually, since I have Raiden Shogun on the thumbnail, let's play Inazuma. Let's play Inazuma, the Raiden Inquisition for a change. I thought I had 3. Did I already? No. What?
Hold the line! Strike! Emerge! Right now! Emerge!
Oh, what a dodge!
Flash! Right here. Emerge!
Huh. I should actually see if Aggravate Yaimiko is actually doing more damage on her turrets than C6 Sara plus Yaimiko? No way. That doesn't sound right at all.
Shine down! Glory to the Shogun! Right here, right now.
22k? No, that's just, yeah, that's more like it.
I'm always watching.
Huh.
Right here. Emerge.
That's interesting.
Right now.
'Cause I'm capable of hitting 40 something k on an aggravate crit turret shot with Sucrose. Huh. Interesting. VV obviously being a pretty huge deal, but I would have thought that like 60 crit damage would be pretty massive as well. I think I need to farm some VV pieces again. So I think it's high time I actually get a proper like a triple EM set at least for Sucrose, so I don't have to swap it around all the time. It's very annoying swapping things around. It's one of the reasons why one of my favorite. Oh, hey Shin, how's it going? What are you about to say? Oh no. I got another Tau forged. You bastard. How? How are you this bloody lucky at the goddamn game? How? I haven't got a single one yet, you bastard. I haven't got a single one.
Add Astra.
Should play Genshin probably with this luck. Yeah, you should. Alright, I was initially thinking of leveling up my Fav sword, actually. But now I just feel like not doing that. Cause who would I use my Fav sword on? Just the Dendro Traveler, but I already have a level 70? No, I have a level 90 sack sword right now, and Kaz is using a level 70 sack sword, which is enough, honestly. But I probably should also... Oh god. I should probably also level this up. Ah, there's no real need. How's it going, Shin? How's your day? Did you just get the... You got the Tau Forged, Amber shard, what, yesterday? Or did you get it like a little bit less recently? Okay, let's go. Do I want to level up a weapon? There is a weapon that I do want to level up. Wednesday. Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, that's right. I didn't stream on the Thursday, which would be your Wednesday. Because it was a very late night and I had a ton of TV shows to watch. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I want to level up my fruit of bullshit, but I kind of don't want to worry about it until I get R5. Okay, let's do VB. Nake, what the fuck? Nyx also cakewalked all over fake mag. Oh, nice. Yes, that's not a mag. By absolutely no way, in absolutely no way, shape or form, is that son of a bitch a mag. You know it.
Take heart.
I know it. Everyone knows it. That bastard is no mag. No friggin' shot. Yeah, that Snick is no mag. I think the moment I swapped over from my original mag build that wasn't using equilibrium and synth shenanigans to my current mag build, which is just basically using equilibrium and synth shenanigans, I feel like it's also a bit of a cakewalk for me, which really just furthers the point that I keep making, which is like, in order to die as mag, I have to run out of energy. So as long as I have energy, I will. Oh hey, Comrade Instinct, how's it going? As long as I have energy as mag, I will survive. Yeah, it has been a long time. Or fight infested with the BS toxin buff mechanic. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, like aside, yeah, okay, fair enough. Can't really argue against that, but that's like its own separate thing. But at that point, like, with infested missions, I kind of just rely more on my operator. Because, like, 9 times out of 10, the infested are weak enough that I can just kill them with my operator anyway. And on the 10 out of 10th time, I will just drop a magnetized bubble first, and then kill everything with my operator.
Absorption test. Right here. Right now. Animal hypostasis emulation.
So it's kind of like that.
A sight to behold.
Oh, wasted ults! But yeah. How's it going, Comrade Instinct? How's it going? What have you been up to, mate? But the buff is like so invisible because the ancient buffs a random ally of theirs to do toxic damage and then you just go poof. Wait, is that how toxic agents work? I thought you just release... Okay, I'm gonna hold on to that. I thought they just release a, I thought they just release an aura that just inflicts a toxin proc on you, but not the cloud one that's dodgeable. That's not even from a toxin ancient, isn't it? You're thinking about the... Oh no, I'm thinking of the thing. I'm thinking of the Osprey. The Osprey is the one that absolutely destroys you in one foul swoop.
Allow me. Stand clear. Swirl. Mark tip. Right here. Right now. Right here. Scatter.
Riding on Warframe, nothing off normal though. Oh, okay. Nothing abnormal. I see. Yep. Fair enough. Is my counter broken? Clearly there's 2 people chatting. And yet it still says 1, which is pretty scuffed. The same with the energy issue. In infested missions, there's an energy leech buff. I know if you run I know that if you run the magnetic proc arcane, where you are invulnerable to magnetic procs, that one actually prevents you from getting
Absorption test.
energy leached.
Animal test 60 degree away. Animal. Emerge.
Oh! Friggin' wasted ult again. And no damage reduction stops it. Yeah. Yeah, that... No, it's not the leech... It's not the energy leech thing. God damn! Where the hell did this come from? Stynax nerfed. Do you just want to fuck up Stynax because it was too OP? Was it really a nerf though? It just means you can't stay in the air all the time. I mean, does it really matter? I don't know. My limited use of Stynax did not make me think that like the idea of being able to stay up in the air while you keep spamming your abilities was super duper important. Feel free to, you know, feel free to explain to me why that is actually a big nerf, but I saw the change and I was like, okay, cool, whatever, I don't really know if I care. I wanted aerial Stynax. Well, I mean, you can still achieve aerial Stynax if you really put your mind to it. That's... oh, that's like one roll into fucking everything. It was better than the one I had before, so whatever, sack it, I'll take it. It's fine, whatever. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, whatever. It wasn't fantastic, but it wasn't like completely crap over. Like if you want to run aerial Stynax, there is still the idea of basically it's like playing B-52 Bomber Mag, but like you're basically playing B-52 Bomber Stynax. There's that mod where you can hop like several times, and then also increased flight duration when you're aiming or some shit. Oh, fucking Christ, so gross!
Right here. Emerge. Here.
Fucking unironically.
Hold the line.
Trying to get her to throw it into the middle of the room. She proceeds to throw it off to the side. Well, that's just not helpful at all. One thing in particular, Archon mods are pretty broken. Are they? I'm of the complete opposite. Hey! Okay, one down. Bro, what? When am I ever going to use this? When am I ever going to use this, like, god tier, but always forever off-piece fucking flower? Yeah, when am I ever going to use this god tier off-piece flower, dude? When in the absolute hell am I going to use that? Okay, what? Oh no, I'll keep it. Okay, I'll keep that. That's 20. That's nearly 30. Oh, that's a Nilo. That's a Nilo piece. That's why I'm keeping that. Might as well keep that. Okay. What's this? Oh, the HP cup. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. Oh. Wait, hold on, let me do the math here. No, that is like 30, that's 30 CV on an HP cup though. Okay, fuck it, let's just see what happens. Okay, at least it was attack percent. Okay, here we go. At least it was attack percent, chat. Crit damage, nice. Nice. Crit damage, nice, nice. Keeper. I think I'm about to run out of artifacts. Ugh, flat attack. Yup, bye! I have no fodder. Okay. Molt augmented, blind rage, Archon intensified, molt vigor. Wait, what the fuck? Molt augmented, which is the one that gives you a bunch of power strength over time. Blind rage, Archon intensified. That seems overkill. Molt vigor, which is the duration one. Tower Forge, Crimson Shard. I don't know. I'll have to look at it properly, because just reading that, I'm not 100% sure about that one, mate. Talking about the 5x Tower Forge stream. I think the ultimate Tower Forge stream would be possibly, in my opinion, it could be like maybe one or two of the energy max ones, one or two of the extra energy from energy orbs one, and then a casting speed one. I think that would be my dream. I run that on mag. Holy fuck. It'll be disgusting. Because, like, I don't really need my mag to do, like, more damage or have more duration per se. Wait, is duration even a thing? I don't remember. But I don't necessarily need my mag to... I obviously don't need mag to have more strength. I don't think range is part of it. I expected nothing less from someone using all the augments. Fuck yeah, dude. But, like... Yeah, I don't need the strength. Mag doesn't need the strength anymore because they fucking buffed her too much. I don't remember what else. I can't remember off the top of my head what other things that she gets. Obviously she doesn't need the more health from health things, from health orbs. That's meaningless to her. Especially for me because I run Visage Bile on my Paris Prime, so I'm already healing off that. I don't want to go. I don't want to overcap on casting speed because I'm already using Matter Eye. So I already have 50% casting speed just by default.
Rebuild! Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Right here. Right now. Billowing third!
So yeah.
Right here. Right now. Emerge. Stand clear. Animal test 6308. Propagate!
Ah.
Nothing lasts forever.
Just die already.
Right here.
Can't run from death.
Can't run from debt. What do I do with the Umbra mod slot though? I mean, you can get rid of it. Yeah, you can get rid of it. I haven't though. I haven't, but yeah, you can get rid of it. Zundap Chef, hey, how's it going? Another Kate stream. Yep, okay, clearly my counter's broken. Chat, what does it say in the actual, on Twitch itself, what does it actually say is the viewer count? Because I think Because I think my viewer counter on the top left-hand corner of my screen is broken. There's like 3 of you. 2 of you have already been here for a while. Can I donate you 1,000 plat? No, you can't donate me 1,000 plat. I'd rather you don't. Instead, you could just donate me the amount of money that it costs to get 1,000 plat. Yeah, it says 2 Twitch. Yeah, I thought so.
Spring forward!
Alright, we don't have to worry about it then.
Stand clear. Enhanced animal modules. Emerge. Right here. Emerge. Spring refuge!
Count only shows if you're not muted. Wait, is that the mechanic? That's why lurking is best done with muting the browser but not muting the stream? Huh. I have 23k plat and I can't seem to even give it away. Okay, well I mean the best way to donate me plat is if I log in. Are you on PC? You are, aren't wait, are you on PC? I don't remember. If you're on PC then you can literally just trade me the plat for a fucking ammo drum. Yeah, PC. Next time I do a Warframe stream, you can literally just tell me like, hey, I want to donate you 1k plat. I'll be like, okay, let me just invite you to my friggin' dojo.
Right here. Emerge.
And yeah, you can literally just
Right here.
trade that plat for an ammo drum.
Scatter.
I really like this team. I really do. Tomorrow I'm gonna have a video out about Genshin. About Sinnoh. Sinnoh. About Sinnoh. Cause I think there's gonna be there's an interesting mechanic that I've been noticing with Yaimiko that I think is gonna be very relevant to Sinnoh. And I want to talk about it. I think it's probably common knowledge. Did I miss the YouTube video of the mag rework? I did do a video of the mag rework, yes. And it got 7,000 views, so of all the people to miss it, I'm surprised you did.
There you are. Terminate. Allow me. Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Stand clear. Enhanced animal module 75. Don't break. Emerge. Right now. Emerge. Covenant.
Not showing on my front page. YouTube screwing me over.
Propagate. Scatter.
YouTube's always screwing me over. Oh, there's also, okay, you know what, speaking of like talking about the video platforms and how they're potentially screwing over people, let's quickly talk about how apparently YouTube is really fucking over everyone. So first off, for those who don't know, there is apparently a new revenue split for the larger Twitch. Sorry, did I say YouTube? I meant Twitch. So first off, let's talk about the fact that there is apparently now a new revenue split that's being implemented for the bigger streamers. It used to be 70% to the streamer, 30% to Twitch. Apparently the policy is changing to 50-50, which is kind of wild. Before you take into account the fact that like part of the larger streamer contracts include a necessity to run ads, which obviously a lot of streamers don't want to do because it really fucks up the experience of the viewer.
Absorption test.
So they're not happy about that. And it seems like a lot of people are starting to consider leaving for YouTube. So that's pretty hilarious. But then on top of that, there is now a ban on gambling. Now, a ban on gambling, I think, makes perfect sense. And by gambling, I mean, like, actually betting on shit. The question then becomes, is it also going to be a ban on games like this? You know, is it going to be a ban on a game like Genshin, which has, you know, the wish system, which is essentially the gacha system, which is, by all accounts, some form of gambling. I don't know. We'll see how loose these rules end up being. Those ads hijack the sound as well. Yeah, that's the worst part. Like, you are 100% missing out on the content.
Clear. Enhanced animal module 75. Animal test 6308. Emerge. Right here. Right now.
Like, if a fucking ad pops up,
Propagate.
like, you are missing out on the content, no matter what.
Right here. Right now. Right here.
I don't know if I even have ads running on my stream. Apparently I do, but only at the start. But even then, like, it sucks. It really sucks. And the worst part is when you're watching someone's stream, and then an ad pops up halfway through. It's like, wow, okay, so the streamer was clearly trying to say something, and then we proceed to not hear what they were saying. Why? Because an ad decided to pop up halfway through. Or, more recently, the Genshin streams, rather the official Genshin streams, for like the different, what do you call it, for the different versions, they've actually been getting more scuffed lately, in the sense that the stream itself seems to be breaking constantly. Not constantly, but like regularly enough, to the point where it becomes an issue that, like, if it breaks, and yet they're still running ads, I mean, you're literally trying to monetize a system that doesn't work. Like, it's that simple. Twitch is effectively trying to monetize a system that doesn't work. Fuck. Fuck! It's so hard to get elemental mastery pieces, man. Well, that's not helpful at all. Yoink in commercial and cut off streamer? Yeah, exactly. Like, it just comes in out of nowhere. It's very intrusive. It completely breaks the immersion and the experience of the stream itself. Because the thing about streams is that it's not like TV. What Twitch needs to realize is that streams are not like TV. When an ad on a stream pops in, you get completely cut off. Halfway, mid-sentence. That's the worst part. It's when it happens mid-sentence. It's like, for example, like, I'm trying to go through a very important point, and as I'm like three words into the third statement of my very important point, suddenly we hear, "This stream is brought to you by Kategari's Verity." Kategari's Verity is an amazing news service that is available for all streamers out there, and as well as people who are trying to, you know, actually buy something, and it's really good for making sure that you can actually purchase your items in general. So go and check out kategarisverity.com.au. Boom, and then like, I've already gone through my point after that entire fucking ad, and we're moving on to something else. Yeah, key moments of the second dream, and then suddenly it's like the Lotus carries the operator, puts him into the chair, and just as it fades to white,
Why not?
new from Kit Kat, and we're like, fuck off!
There'll be plenty of
Fuck
time
off
for
with this
work.
fucking ad! Yeah, exactly. Like, the fuck is that? Some streamers, and by some I mean, like, I'm only aware of one, Hasanabi, control when the ad pops up. But for a lot of streamers, the ads just happen without their control. So, for example, like, there are there's like, it even happens, there's like videos of like streamers who are like talking, and then suddenly the stream is just spamming with like, "Yo, dude, it's an ad, it's a fucking ad, it's an 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 ad." And he's like, "Oh, okay, let's wait for the ad to be finished. Is the ad done? Okay, let's continue." But like, at that point, you've just basically fucked up the flow of the stream. Nice one, Twitch. Nice one.
It's nearly time.
Thanks, Twitch. And for what? Apparently the streamer's only going to get 50% of the revenue instead of 70%. So they're unironically getting cucked as well. So, at that point, I just want to, like... For what purpose would someone even bother with that? Like, for what purpose would someone even bother with that bullshit, man? Why even bother? Fuck it. I'm never gonna use this. Oh, nice! ER. I just want the ER rolls. I don't really care about anything else. Just give me ER! Fuck! It's fine. Sucrose. Okay, you can hold on to that. I just need one EM piece. Either it be the sand or it be the cup. But it's so friggin' hard. For the streamer, it's also not fun when suddenly chat becomes silent and no one answers your damn question. Yeah, exactly.
Afternoon tea.
I guess I'll post an expedition at the adventure.
Twitch basic revenue is weird anyway. 1,000 subs is $5,000 a month. Yeah, hang on. $5,000 a month. How much do I make?
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Which should I choose?
Hang on. And you get half. Yeah, and you get half.
No good for going.
It's way less than minimum wage. I'm just trying to figure out like how much I actually. I just can't.
Well.
For some reason, I'm completely blanking on how much money I make from work every month, or hell, every 2 weeks, because we normally get paid every 2 weeks. I'm just trying to check what it actually, what the figure actually is. $5,000. Oh no. Okay. I get paid about $3,200 a week. 3,200 a month.
Come take a look. There will definitely be
Why not keep?
So and my work is definitely above minimum wage. 5,000 a month is not lower than minimum wage actually. But the fact that you only get half of it, and then you also have to pay taxes. Yeah, then it becomes less. Well, okay, ignore the taxes part. The fact that you only get half of it actually brings it down to 2.5K. And that is definitely less than minimum wage, because that's 1,000 per 2 weeks. That's like 1,200 a fortnight, and I don't even think I think fucking Centrelink pays more than that. For those who don't know, Centrelink in Australia is well, it's essentially like how it's essentially government support. Government support. If you earn less than a certain amount, you can go for Centrelink payments, and that's how you. Well, if you listen to like a current affair on TV, that's how you mooch off the government. It's basically just safety net. I'll be right back.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
I guess I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Like Centrelink and welfare shit. That's what I like. That's fine. I'm fine with paying my taxes for that kind of stuff. It's when the government decides to spend billions of dollars on a fucking submarine for no reason. That's when I'm like, okay, why am I even paying my taxes anymore? That's why even popular streamers still need to hustle, and yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, it's just not viable to only be a streamer. You need to have also the YouTube channel that is hopefully racking in the views. You also need the Clips industrial complex, where you got a bunch of people who are just unironically making like short clips of you anyway. Hey, Wolflet, how's it going, mate? Speaking of Wolf, there we go, Woof.
You're in for a little shock.
Oh, nearly pressed the wrong button and hit the dog. But yeah. So the idea that Twitch is doing a 50-50 split as opposed to 70-30, like, I know this is only going to affect the big time streamers, and so there is a level of like whoopty fucking do, who cares? But I think at the same time, like, they are still working. They're working. They're workers. They may be to some extent employers themselves, but their livelihood and their income comes from that. So if that's getting cut by a very significant amount, that just sucks. Because it's not like, it's not to the benefit of us. It's only to the benefit of Twitch. Like, just because the larger Twitch streamers... You have C6 Dory? Okay. Yeah, to the benefit of fucking... Wait, he's an emote now? What?
Fine.
The ARC16 Bezos. Wait, is this like because you've... Okay, it's just because you've streamed... It's just because... Oh, crap! No! Fuck. Damn it, Dory! I have someone who made this emote. Oh, okay. You subscribe to someone who made this emote. Yeah, okay. Yeah. If the idea was that Twitch was going to do a 50-50 split for the larger streamers instead of the 70-30 split, but is then going to also increase the revenue split for the smaller streamers. Okay. The bigger streamers are going to have to take one for the team. But the fact of the matter is right now that the big streamers are getting a pay cut, essentially, to the benefit of nobody else. So because the big streamers are taking a pay cut for the benefit of nobody else, that's fucked. Is Twitch going to get better with the amount of money that they're saving by not paying their larger streamers a certain amount?
30%, and then I offer a 20% discount.
I don't know. I have no idea. No Xingqiu came home.
More effort.
Yeah, you can buy a set. Yeah, exactly. Bezos can buy a second yacht with that.
Now that's what I call.
But you know what he can't buy? Hair. And speaking of hair, this stream is brought to you by Keeps. All that money, you can't buy yourself some fucking hair. Don't you wish... Keeps. Don't you wish you had luscious locks like these? Hmm? Come on, Jeff. You rich motherfucker and you still bald as a bat. No, still bolder than a bowling ball. Come on. Come on. Don't you wish you had this? Oh. Oh. I can run my fingers through my hair. And it kind of gets caught. But still, you know. Not bats. I meant bowling ball. I meant a bowling ball. But I'm not going to work for it for 5 years. I didn't even work for it. Shin, do you know what I did in order to get really long hair? Do you know what I did to have long hair? Literally nothing. I just basically made sure that I just basically didn't bother getting a haircut for about 3 years. Does that count as working for it? I mean, I guess by working for it, it was the act of diligently dodging every single haircut. Buy a hairbrush? Yep. But yeah. It's like even though Jeffrey Bezos has enough money to buy 15 yachts and a spaceship that is most certainly in the shape of a penis, because he's totally not overcompensating for something. Just because Jeff Bezos has the money to do that, and yet I have longer hair than he does. So get fucked, Jeff. Get fucked.
I need Mora, and it makes me happy. La 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 la.
La, 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 la. We don't dislike bald people. No, we don't dislike bald people. We only dislike a specific bald person. Onwed. Hey, how's it going? Have you seen any of the second anniversary songs on YouTube yet? If you suddenly think of me with the original Archon voice actors, is really cute. I think I know which one you're talking about. It's the one where, like, the Archons are essentially like a family. That one? Yeah, I've seen that one. It is very adorable. All of the, all of the second anniversary community stuff. Okay, with the exception of maybe one thing. There was like one second anniversary thing that I watched and I was like, I don't really understand the premise of this one. It's not really resonating with me. Aside from that one, it was the nightclub one. I wasn't really, the nightclub one wasn't really working for me. But the other one, what are the rewards again? For what? Oh, for anniversary? First off, there's the login thing, which they really should just bring out once a month. Let's be real here. They should just do the login thing once a month. But the login thing is coming back for like a week. Once a week every year, which is pretty scar. Like, okay, either once a month or at least once every patch cycle. The Hoyoverse should just do like the login thing once a week every patch cycle, at the very least. Instead, what they're doing is they're bringing it out once a year, which is like, oh, okay, fine, whatever. I mean, it's a bit low. It's a bit less, but okay. So we're getting the login thing. So that's 10. That's 10 pulls. It's a 10 pull. I think there's probably gonna be a bunch of more in there, and some other stuff. So that's that. What's the login thing? Basically, you log in every day for an entire week, and each day you get like Primo Gems, I think, or event phase. I don't remember. But the idea is you end up with a 10 pull and some other stuff. There's also going to be the in-mail reward, which is a lot of the videos made me glad MiHoYo didn't go the what if we make our official anime set with modern day real life versions of the characters. No, I think the modern day look of the characters is pretty good too. I like that. I like the modern day look as well. And like, to some extent, like, I mean, yeah, Lisa looks like a witch, but like, she's a witch. Everyone from Inazuma is might as well be modern day right now. Like, this is, like, I'm pretty sure you're going to find shrine maidens that actually look like Miko. Dory is literally a chick with, like, Dory is literally a kid with overalls. Like, we already have some, not a lot, but like some of these designs are already modern day. Maybe not him. Obviously, Aloy is modern day. Well, actually, Aloy is actually futuristic. Big Dick John Lee is literally a man in a suit. Slutty Nun. Okay, maybe not Ayaka. Yunjin obviously is just straight up Chinese opera. Aloy looks prehistoric. What? What? What kind of bullshit is that? Okay, maybe not futuristic. It's futuristic in the setting, but like tribal. Tribal at best, but this is still pretty modern. Like, if you go to like I think you'll probably find like people in like America, in the US, who are like Native Americans, who will also walk around like in what is essentially a short sleeve shirt, pants, by the way, you know, and they look like this. I think this is pretty normal. So you know. Give me the 2K channel points, please. Oh, you want to get the... What is it? The what do you call it? The account review. Oh, maybe one day. The deluxe skin is basically a man in a suit. Like I said, this is Chinese opera. Yeah, no, fair enough. Well, this is literally samurai cosplay. It's a witch. Kid playing dress up. Sucrose is pretty modern, I reckon. Like, Sucrose is basically just a chick in a short sleeve, a chick in a short mini skirt with a jacket. Obviously, like, a lot of these characters have what are effectively capes or tassels. Tassels? No, not tassels. What the fuck am I saying? Obviously, a lot of these characters basically wear capes. So you take the cape off, and Sucrose is basically just like a chick in really nice boots, with a jacket and some sort of like a mini skirt. Okay. Barbara. Okay.
Be as tall as my big.
Okay. Normal Barbara. Normal outfit Barbara is literally a girl in a. Yeah. Normal Barbara is literally a girl in a dress. Oh, and Haze... okay, I was gonna say Hazel probably has, like, one of the most, like, straightforward modern ones, but... sort of. Oh, Goro is literally a guy in a hoodie! That's what he is! He's just basically, like, a guy in a hoodie with some sort of Native American-looking stuff, but I don't know. And Toma is a guy in a jacket. Who would you say is the oddest one out? Out of all of them? Who looks the most out there? Oh. Beidou.
If you ever want to trade tactics,
Ningguang.
always ready.
And I mean Nightgown Ningguang. Although that's just because she's freaking drop dead gorgeous. Beidou, Noelle. No, Jane's fine. Kokomi, because I can literally see her underpants. The oddest one out. Obviously, I think at that point it's just. I think the oddest one out is probably just going to be Beidou, Noelle, Mona, or Lisa, because you know 2 of them are witches. Noelle's literally like wearing armor and a dress, which is a little bit odd. And then Beidou is just dripped the fuck out. She looks like a fucking mafia boss. Which she kind of is. She's a pirate lord. So I guess that kind of makes her a mafia boss. Probably Ito or Kuki. You reckon Tart looks the most out of place? I mean, aside from his like sort of half cape, no, Tart is just basically a dude. Titus just basically looks like a guy in a suit with like a national sash. That's about it. Because you can see through his suit. I mean, yeah, okay, fair enough. That is a little bit unusual, I'll grant you that. But like, you take out, if we just eliminate this like back thing for a second, he's just basically a guy in a suit with like a national sash. He's like when you're a foreign dignitary meeting at the UN, and in order to make sure that everyone knows where you are, you wear like a sash that's got your national color on it, so that you basically look really regal and shit. What about the mask? You've never been to an Eyes Wide Shut orgy party, have you? Wooflet, wooflet. Chart looks like a guy who is prepared for Thanksgiving, unbuttoned his shirt waist. Yeah, because one of the things about wearing a suit, apparently, is that if you're wearing a vest, apparently it is unbecoming to button all the buttons. Instead, it is more becoming of you to unbutton the bottom button.
I offer a 20% discount.
No, I don't know why.
More for me. And the customers still feel like they're getting a bargain.
What's an iPie
Oh,
Fuji?
man.
What? What? I don't even know what you said. Like, apparently, why am I doing this? Like, apparently, it was, I think it was something to do with a king, who apparently was so fucking fat that he couldn't fit into his suit. So the aristocrats figured, okay, what we're gonna do is, we're going to make the fashion the unbuttoned button. So it became the fashion to
Emerge. Right
unbutton the lower button of your jumper, or of your vest. You said you've never been to one? Oh, I said an eyes wide shut orgy party.
Keep up.
Wait, I've never done this one before? What? Oh, surely I have.
Keep up.
Have I seriously never done this before? You could just as easily be talking about the US President Taft from the early 1900s. Fatter than any king. Well, he is American, so there's fat and then there's American. Oh, I just realized there's a freaking thing there.
I need arcade channel pan.
Taft's wide load is like peak American. He is what we aspire to. And that's why you guys sell 2 cheeseburgers for a whopping $2 at Macca's. Because Macca's doing its part to make sure you are wider than most semi-trucks. Okay. Now that we've faffed around long enough, let's get into the meat of today's stream. Okay, there we go. Okay, so today's stream is aptly named Predicting Future Archon Kits. Future Archon Kits, okay? Because I want to actually finally put this to video. I have been thinking a lot about what the abilities are going to be for the Archons moving down the track. This is coming out before we get any leaks of what Kusanali is going to be able to do. So we're also going to try and guess what she can do as well.
Oh, fine.
Not just cheeseburger. Okay. So, whilst there is no hard evidence about what the future Archons are going to do, I think we do have some pattern that already exists in game that allows us to have a pretty good idea, I think, of what
Anything.
future Archons are going to do. So what do I mean? Well, let's have a look at what Venti's kit actually is. So, Venti's kit, for those who don't know, the main thing about Venti's kit is that his ultimate is a giant vortex, and his special creates a wind tunnel that you can fly up with, okay? This is really important to know what his particular skill set is, because we are going to now compare that to the resonance. Each element resonance, I think, very much is related to that Archon. The Animo Resonance. Decrease stamina consumption by 15%. Increase movement speed by 10%, shortens skill cooldown by 5%. Now, Venti doesn't seem to have anything even remotely related to skill cooldowns. The character that actually has something related to skill cooldowns is Chongyun. But what Venti does have, that I think has something more to do with the idea of movement, is of course the wind tunnel and the vortex. So he is not only the most powerful, and also, by the way, the Archons are also always going to be the most powerful at something. Venti is the most powerful crowd controller in the game with regards to grouping enemies in. Obviously, you don't necessarily use him for that purpose every single time. That's why people tend to bring along Kaz instead of Venti for various reasons. But enemies that can be grouped by Venti, he is the strongest grouper, no doubt. Right? So I think that's where Venti's kit basically relates to the Impetuous Wind's element Resonance. If we move on now to another character by the name of Big Dick John Lee, his kit, very straightforward. He has the greatest shield in the game. Dominus Lapidus, also known as the John Lee shield, is the strongest shield in the game. It used to be Noel, and then John Lee came out, and it immediately became John Lee's shield. So John Lee has the strongest shield. He also drops a meteor, but we're not going to worry about the meteor too much. Why? Because the meteor has nothing to do with the elemental resonance itself. The elemental resonance of Geo, after it was buffed, mind you, quote, increased shield strength by 15%. Additionally, anyone who is protected by the shield, their damage will be increased by 15%, and dealing damage to enemies will decrease their Geo resonance by 20% for 15 seconds. So, John Lee's shield also has res strip. Not just Geo res strip, but everything res strip. If we go and read the actual description of his shield, Dominus Lapidus. Characters protected by the shield will decrease all elemental resistance and physical resistance of opponents in a small AoE by 20%. This is pretty strong. But it is essentially like a one-to-one correlation with the Geo Resonance. I feel like Naida is going to be the ultimate Dendro combo thing for reacting with other elements and boosting EM. We'll talk about Nahida in a sec, okay? So that's how the CEO of GEO, Big Dick John Lee, pretty much correlates almost perfectly with the Enduring Rock elemental resonance. Now, let's look at another character, the next Archon who came out, A. AKA the Raiden Shogun. The Raiden Shogun's big thing, aside from doing tons of damage, is that she is the strongest battery in the game. Muso no Hitatachi, and then the swinging of Muso Isshin. Quote, when such attacks hit opponents, she will regenerate energy for all nearby party members. Once every second, up to 5 times. The amount of energy that she restores for her team, each character per team, in her team, is 2.5. That's 2.5 for each character. For context, Alcazarz's Exactitude actually will provide more energy for a single character, but not nearly as much energy as A does, because A provides energy for the entire team. So that is the difference. A is and will always be the strongest battery. On top of that, she also can provide some energy with her special as an off-field electro support character. So how does this relate to the Electro Resonance? Well, the Electro Resonance, well, we're not going to worry about the affected by Hydro shit, although technically A kind of is related to the affected by Hydro thing as well, because she is straight up invulnerable to Electro Charge. And what is Electro Charge? It's Electro and Hydro. she's invulnerable to electro charge. So, you know, that's interesting. But the idea with the electro resonance is whenever you do an electro-based reaction, with the exception of electro swirls, apparently, you have a 100% chance, so you're basically going to generate an electro-elemental particle every 5 seconds. Which is essentially, what it essentially means is when you run 2 electro characters, you don't need as much energy, i.e., you are going to be able to get energy back just purely by doing reactions. So that's why taser comps are... Well, taser comps are strong for a variety of reasons, but this is also one of them. The fact that you are getting energy just by doing your taser shit. Okay? So that is pretty much like a sort of like loose, roundabout way of seeing like, okay, what's A's real strength? It's being a battery, because that is the strength of the electro resonance. Battery. So, now that we have our baseline Archons sorted out, and we know what they are, let's talk about Nahida. So, I'm going to base Nahida's kit off 2 things. Because another pattern that exists is that the Archons tend to have a very similar kit to the Traveler. So, what do I mean by that? I can't really show you, but Animo Traveler. What can the Animo Traveler do? Well, the Animo Traveler can produce a tornado, which is kind of similar to Venti's Vortex in the sense that it is a grouping ability. Awesome. Geo Traveler. What can the Geo Traveler do? Geo Traveler can produce 2 rock balls to go with Don Lee's big rock shaft. So that's of course pretty good. And then what can the Electro Traveler do? Well, apparently the Electro Traveler is a really good battery. Apparently. I don't know that for a fact, but that's what I've heard. Apparently they're a really good battery. So, we can also use the Traveler to at least, right now, guess what Nahida's kit is going to involve. So, let's first start off by looking at what the Dendro Resonance actually is. Dendro Resonance. Elemental Mastery is increased by 50 when you trigger Burning, Quicken, or Bloom, which is like the baseline Dendro reactions. Everyone gets 30 EM for 6 seconds. After you trigger the more extra tier reactions, Aggravate, Spread, Hyper Bloom, Burgeon, all nearby party members will get 20 Elemental Mastery for 6 seconds, and that stacks on top of itself, which basically means if you do a lower level reaction, a lower level Dendro reaction, you get 30 EM. But if you do one of the higher level Dendro reactions, you get 50 EM total. So that's actually pretty good. I have to believe Nahida is going to have a distinct, unique skill and burst. Venti makes wind funnels, wind tunnels, sucks people in. Zhongli has a construct resonance and petrification. A has allied damage infusion, and can do child's weapon swap gimmick cooler. Something like that, yeah. So, what do I think is going to happen? I think first off, Kusanali is going to be, without a doubt, the strongest off-field Dendro applicator in the game. Just straight up. She's going to be the strongest Dendro applicator in the game. Why? Because the Traveler is a pretty decent off-field Dendro applicator using her ult, which I'm not going to... Oh, fuck it.
Spring forth!
This thing here, say what you will, is pretty decent.
Hold the line!
Especially if you do that, then it gets bigger. But this thing is actually pretty decent. So I think, first off, I think we can pretty much say that Kusanali is going to have some really, really good Dendro off-field application. And so then we have to really think about, like, what is Kusanali's ability is actually going to involve. One thing I think might be the case is that not only is Kusanali going to be able to do really good Dendro application off-field, I think she's also going to have pretty decent off-field damage. But I'm not sure if that's going to be the case. One of the things that's happening right now with the 3 Archons is that their off-field damage is kind of there, but they're on-field. When they're on-field and they do something on-field, that's when they really pop off. So maybe it's a little bit different. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it could be something where like Kusanali summons a giant tree, so then it covers a large area, kind of like Ayato's, kind of like an Ayato burst or a Ganyu burst, but it's Dendro, right? And then that just like keeps dropping Dendro all over the place, and then maybe she can like use her ult to make the tree fall over and just stack on someone and do like tons of Dendro damage in one foul swoop. Easiest thing would be to turn her into Pikmin, rip R&R out of the ground and chuck them with her E. Actually, that might be an interesting one. Where Kusanali, maybe like one of the things is like in the 3.2 story, in the 3.2 Archon quest, Kusanali actually interacts with the R&R and forms a pact, and then something cool happens. I don't know. And so then one of her abilities could very well be that she summons a tree, and then R&R come out and they attack. Because what do the R&R have? They have the Arakalari. The Aurora Kalari, which is like a special power that the R&R have. It could be really cool to incorporate the R&R into Kusanali's kit, because I don't think they're going to be playable characters, but they have power. They have powers. I think it would be hilarious if Kusanali, if Naida, had the R&R as part of her kit. Not like as a complete part of her kit, but maybe as an ultimate, spring up a tree, you know. Hello, are you from Australia? Yes. Summon a tree, and from that tree the seeds will sprout, and those seeds are of course R&R, spoiler alert, and so, you know, she summons an army of R&R. That could be interesting. That could be pretty hilarious. I'd like to see that. I would like to see that. But the main thing is off-field Dendro support, potentially off-field Dendro damage. If not, she will at least, I think she should have at least an ability, maybe her ult, that actually does decent damage on field somehow. It could be possible that it is as simple as, instead of having the lamp, the Lotus Lamp type ability, which is off-field Dendro application, as an ult, she just straight up has it as a special. I mean, that's kind of dope, you know? Having that as a special, so then you don't have to worry about energy as much. So it would basically be like having Yamiko's turrets instead of Lisa's lantern. Like that would be the difference. You have Yamiko's turrets that are doing off-field damage as opposed to Lisa's lantern that's doing off-field damage. You have Kusanali's tree that is her special doing the off-field Dendro application as opposed to the Dendro Traveler's lamp being the off-field Dendro support. Could be interesting, could be interesting. What the abilities actually are going to be, guess we'll find out. But definitely that's going to be one thing. And then I think also part of it is going to be like something that's very similar to how Dendro Traveler's ult actually works, I think, already. Either that or it's oh no, it's the Verdant Overgrowth thing. Yes, it's the Verdant Overgrowth thing, which is that she is going, like, the way that the Verdant Overgrowth passive works. Can I add friend you? In what? The way that the passive works right now is that when you use your ult, everyone's EM is going to start growing. I think maybe with Kusanali, it's not going to be a growing extra elemental mastery. It's just going to be like, just as soon as you use your special ability that summons something from the ground that is off-field Dendro application, your entire team gets like 60 EM, which is actually quite nice because that's, I think, that's like half an instructor set. Or even better, just go broke and give everyone 100 EM, 120 EM. That's a full instructor set right there. In game, yeah, sure. My user ID is right there. My biggest concern is Kusanali's run animation. If she Naruto runs, I'm going to die. I have heard that one of the things that you could potentially look at are the interactions of slimes and their relations to their archons, in the sense that you have the animo slimes that fly, and Venti flies. You have the Geo slimes that have a big ass shield, and what is Zhongli known for? A shield. You have the Electro slimes, of which there's 2 versions of the Electro slimes, which could be a sort of a representation of the duality of A and Makoto. And so what about the Dendro slime? Well, they're underground. Someone thinks that Kusanali's run animation is going to be less like this, and is going to be more... where are you? It's going to be less like that, and more like this. There is a theory running around that Kusanali is going to burrow underground and then massively move around like that. We'll find out. We'll find out. But I think it's fine. I think it's fine for her to be running around like this. I think it's fine for her to be running around like this. Because we've actually seen her run around in the Archon quest, and she was running around like this. But then again, this is just a jog. This wasn't a sprint, so I don't know. One of the lesser seen abilities of the big Dendro slimes is spreading poison and chucking out smaller Dendro slimes, which made me think of the R&R chucking. I think it's less... Yeah, that's fair. I think what's going to happen instead is the idea that I'm thinking of, which is maybe summoning... Which is maybe like the poison... The poison aura that you're thinking about. Let's not think about it as a poison aura, and instead think of it as a Dendro aura. Having a huge Dendro... Having like a huge Dendro cloud, or potentially having Dendro application in a very large AoE, I think that is probably going to be what her kit is about. And then on top of that, I think it'd be pretty cool if she can incorporate the R&R into her kit somehow. That would be dope. That would be dope. But if it's not the R&R, then I could think of it maybe as like seeds. But it would effectively, like, if it's going to be seeds that fall from the tree. First off, seeds that fall from the tree, they can also be R&R. Secondly, it would basically be Ganyu's ult or Ayato's ult. So I'm a little bit hesitant about that idea because, like you said, I think they would want the Archons to be very, like, very unique. Nobody is going to be able to pull a sword out of their tits and then do tons of damage. Nobody's going to be able to drop a meteor from the sky. Nobody is going to be able to do a vortex. I mean, Sucrose can make a butterfly, but not a vortex. Which is a little bit different. Please count your characters. I'll do that later, mate. We're currently talking about... I'm trying to make a video about this.
Enough Mora, so you can afford to do anything.
Okay, so that's Kusanali. We will basically know within a week after 3.1 drops, because I think that's when the 3.2 beta starts. And as soon as the 3.2 beta starts, we will know what the animations are for Kusanali's kit. It's that simple. Okay, moving on. I think the next Archon we're going to come across will be the Hydro Archon, assuming there even is a Hydro Archon, because potentially there might not be, I don't know. But assuming there's a Hydro Archon, that is going to be the next Archon I think we come up against. And come up with, right? So let's have a look at the Elemental Resonance for the Hydro Archon. Quote. Where is it? Quote. Affected by Pyro for 40% less time. Okay, I guess that could mean that she doesn't get vaped. Increase max HP by 25%. Yeah, no way they wouldn't sell every last one of them. Yeah, so there's probably going to be a Hydro Archon, you're right. So the Hydro Archon, the Hydro Resonance is increase max HP by 25%. Okay? Now, I also want to take into account that this was changed in 3.0. The original Resonance was increase healing received by 35% or something like that. Okay? I think the Hydro Archon is going to be a healer. But Hoyoverse does seem to not want to power creep their event characters. So if the Hydro Archon does end up being a healer, well, we run into a problem. The Hydro Archon would power creep Kokomi. The Hydro Archon would power creep Kokomi. It's that simple. Why? Because Kokomi is right now like a ludicrously powerful Hydro healer. If the Hydro Archon were to be a healer, I think there's a good fair chance that she would have to be the strongest healer. So either Kokomi ascends to become the Hydro Archon, or we're gonna have to come up with something else. This is the Archon that I think is gonna be the most difficult to figure out, because I can't think of like another way that they would make the Hydro Archon different to Kokomi while still being a healer. Kokomi's strengths right now is insane healing, decent on-field hydro damage with her ult, and pretty okay off-field hydro application. But the fact of the matter is she has hydro application. So what would the Hydro Archon actually provide? What could the Hydro Archon actually provide? If she's supposed to be if she's supposed to be related to the Dendro Resonance, which is increasing healing. This is the one that I really don't know myself. Could it be that she... I don't know, could it... Pure water is deadly for humans. It leaches the nutrients out of your body. Maybe the Hydro Archon siphons HP away from your allies for her powers and restores it later. The complete opposite of her resonance, you say? Well, it's interesting that you say that, because I remember reading, or watching rather, a lore video speculating on the idea that perhaps the people of Fontaine don't actually like their Hydro Archon. This is based off the fact that... Pyromaniac, hey, how's it going? This is based off the idea that, first off, the Oceanids have left Fontaine, right? Like the Oceanids, Hydro Archon now multiplies your party's HP by 500% with the burst, so she can be the best healer while healing the same amount as Kokomi with her skill. That could be interesting. Also, hey Cat Nellian, how's it going? I mean, that would definitely make her like a ludicrously good character to bring along with Kokomi, Xingqiu, and Yelan at the very least. So that could be pretty hilarious. But like, there is a theory running around that the people of Fontaine and everything from Fontaine doesn't like the Hydro Archon all that much. Like, even less than Kusanali right now. In the sense that, like, the Oceanids have left Fontaine. They were actually they were apparently creatures of Fontaine. A lot of the people of Fontaine have left the country and are roaming around all over the place. You've come across Fontaine people in Mondstadt, in Inazuma. I think we may have come across someone from Fontaine in Liyue. You know, like, that's a thing, right? And then there's also the idea that apparently the water is running out in Fontaine. I think there was like an event that suggested that the water is running out in Fontaine. So that could be a thing. Maybe one of the reasons, maybe like as a way of representing the story of the Hydro Archon, an Archon that is being greatly hated by their own people, is literally, in order to use your abilities, you have to sap life out of your team, and then in the process you heal your team, which is actually kind of brutal. But at the same time, it's entirely possible that the Hydro Archon literally takes the Hydro Resonance of increasing your team health and like boosts it up to a massive percent, and thus she ends up being like an amazing character to bring with John Lee, Toma, Kokomi, Yelan, you know, and she ends up being, Nilu. There's like a lot of characters. There's actually quite a number of characters now that have specifically HP scaling a damage. So I do think that actually one of the things that's going to happen with the Hydro Archon is that she's going to have an HP scaling kit. And I don't mean like Kokomi's HP scaling kit of like, well, you know, her damage is going to also... Is it this one? No. Well, you know, her damage is also going to... Oh, no, sorry. Kokomi's kit is actually just full-on HP scaling. What am I talking about? Oh, no, it's not. It's like, this is HP scaling, but it's like adding on top of her on top of her normal attacks. I mean like a Yelan scaling. I think Hydro Archon is 100% going to be like a full HP scaling kit, like Yelan's kit, where basically it's all about HP, nothing else matters. The ocean tide waves go in, and then they go out. Yes, that's very interesting. Yes, that is a very interesting idea. So we can basically at least speculate. Maybe it's going to be something along the lines of leeching health to give it back, which could be representing how her people despise her because she's really screwing them over in an attempt to try and help them. But then also the idea of the waves come out and the waves come back in. Blood comes out, blood comes back in. Water comes out, water comes back in. And then on top of that, she's probably going to boost the crap out of everyone's HP, which is going to be completely meaningless for a lot of characters. But maybe it won't be that meaningless for a lot of characters. It's I would not be... Well, okay, I would be surprised, actually, if one of the things that the Hydro Archon has, somehow, is an ability or a passive where she gives the entire team a damage bonus based on a small amount of their HP. Let's say 5%. What is the Yelan scaling right now? So Yelan at level 10, her ultimate is 8% of her HP times 3. Okay? Her special is 40% of her HP. Maybe, just maybe, the Hydro Archon gives everyone a damage bonus based on 3% of their HP. Which could be insanely pog. Or, okay, or as Onwed says, the longer you hold E with her, the more HP she siphons away. Yeah. Which must boost something. Maybe she's actually like a very powerful on-field hydro damage dealer who sort of slightly heals. They did add HP loss with Cookie, so maybe she'll have HP regeneration versus flat value? Ooh! Ooh, yes. Why didn't I think of that? You're absolutely right. Maybe. Yeah, maybe she doesn't heal that often, but she heals a percentage, which is huge for like Yelan, John Lee, not necessarily Kokomi because Kokomi is already a healer. Toma, if you're playing like full HP Toma. That could be interesting because all the healers right now, with the exception of Prototype Amber, all the healers right now only heal a flat bonus, a flat amount. But if the Hydro Archon is the only healer that heals a percentage, it's entirely possible that the Hydro Archon can heal the most as a tick of health, but not necessarily the fastest because she still needs to be. I think she still needs to not necessarily heal as fast as Kokomi when it comes to healing normal DPS characters like Lisa, Yaimiko, Fischl, characters that you don't stack tons of HP on. But characters that you do stack tons of HP on, like Yelan, John Lee, the Hydro Archon should be a much better healer than Kokomi. Maybe that's the balance. Maybe that's the balance. Where like if she heals like, let's say, like how much does Prototype Amber heal right now? Let's find out. Prototype Amber, for those who don't know, is a craftable weapon. Prototype Amber currently heals 6% HP every 2 seconds for 6 seconds, i.e. 3 times, so 18%. The Hydro Archon, let's say, heals 30% of your HP. But it's just, oh no, not even 30%. 40% of your HP once every 5 seconds. Now you may think, holy shit, it's 40% of your HP, that's poggers. But it's once every like 5 seconds or once every like 6 seconds. And there's like next to no off-field hydro application because it's once every 6 seconds. But like, the Hydro Archon heals like 40% of your HP once every 6 seconds. Let's say. So that's poggers if you're playing Zhongli, Yelan, those characters, and it heals the entire team, of course. Heals the entire team, right? But that's not gonna mean a whole lot for someone like Diluc. If Diluc is getting hit constantly, I mean, yeah, the first 40% is gonna be awesome, but Diluc's going to die if he can't receive healing once every so often. Because if he's constantly getting hit, 40% of 14k is like 6k? Not even. Yeah, it's like 6-ish, 5-ish k? 5,000? A little bit more than 5,000? Okay, cool. But he's probably going to get blown up afterwards. I also get the feeling that the Hydro Archon is going to provide probably the strongest damage reduction possible. Take Xingqiu's damage reduction and like ramp it up. I think the Hydro Archon would probably be the most defensive Archon without a shield. The most defensive Archon in the game without a shield is probably going to be the Hydro Archon. A healer that can heal the biggest, toughest tanks, but is not going to be that effective at healing like DPS characters like Diluc. At that point, if you're going to play Diluc, you probably want to stick to using Kokomi, or Benny, or Kuki, or Dory. But with the Hydro Archon, if you want to play like big dick characters, and that's assuming, and that's before we talk about the 500% increase on their health, if that's even a thing. That might be a thing, but it should. But I think the balance should be that the Hydro Archon should not out-heal Kokomi, because that's one of the things that Kokomi is really, really good at, and I don't think it's a good idea to be power creeping Kokomi like that. So that's why I want to try and... That's why I think if Hoverse is going to make the Hydro Archon, if I was going to make the Hydro Archon, it might be something like that. Where a character like Yelan, 40% of her health is what? 12k health. Nice! 12k health every 6 seconds? Okay, I can work with that. But with Diluc, 4k, 5k health every 6 seconds. God damn, okay. Well, depending on what we're fighting against, I'm probably gonna get blown up first. Okay. Let's move on. The next Archon that we're gonna come across is the Natlan Archon, also known as Murata, also known as the God of War. And folks, the God of War, I think, is a very easy Archon to understand. Okay? So, what is the Pyro Resonance? Well, Pyro Resonance. Affected by Cryo for 40% less time, increase attack by 25%. Okay. Affected by Pyro probably means they can't get melted. Okay, cool, awesome. Increase attack by 25%. The Pyro Archon is basically gender bent Benjamin. The Pyro Archon is Benny, but first she's really hot because she's a chick, not because she's a chick, and she's a chick. And then secondly, she's going to have a kit that the main focus of her kit is going to be very similar to Benjamin's kit. Now,
Or not.
we already have a character that kind of has a kit that is similar to Benjamin's kit. But doesn't exactly, but obviously doesn't power creep Benjamin for the most part, unless you're playing Electro characters.
Where'd that come from?
And that character is Sarah. Sarah provides an attack buff to your characters in a similar way to how Benjamin provides an attack buff to your characters. But Sarah, her attack buff is less than Benny's buff. If Sarah and Benny were to use weapons that have 674 base attack, as Skyward Harp has, right now my Benjamin is using Aquila Faviota, which is a 674 as well. So that they're actually the same, actually. Now that I think about it, they are actually the same. because when they're both using the same weapon, we then get to have a look at the attack bonus ratio. And Sara's is lower than Benny's. Sara's is 91 at level 13. Benny's at level 11 is 106. So without me even bothering to crown Benny's ult, he's already giving more attack than Sara. That's just a fact. But what does Sara have that does make her, in my opinion, more useful than Benny? Well, two things. Number one, and this is just purely as an Electro main. Number one, you can use Sara's attack bonus more often, especially if you are past C2. That's one use. That's two uses. Just from her special alone, she's able to use her attack buff twice. On top of that, it's part of a special, which means ER, if you don't really want to bother with her ult, doesn't matter. Energy regeneration on Sara, if you want to play her in the most reductive way possible, actually doesn't matter because her buff is from her special. That's it. Boom. Done. There we go. You can also occasionally, if you don't have any ER, then you're occasionally using your ult to buff your team. My Sara build does actually have ER in it because I like her ult and I think it does a lot of damage, so I'm doing that. But putting that aside, for the purposes of comparing her with Benny, Benny can't provide the attack buff without his ult. That ult is also in a circle, which means you are playing in a certain area. Sara's attack buff, whilst it doesn't last that long, sticks around with you. You can run around for a bit before it wears off. You can run around for a bit, for around 6 seconds, and it's worn off now. So you can actually run around with Sara's buff. You can't really run around with Benny's buff. Which is why a lot of the times I think that Benny is a bit of a trap when it comes to fighting against H-Tahar, because he'll drop his ult, it's in a circle, everyone will then, you know, tunnel vision into that circle, and then they're gonna get swiped by H-Tahar. But whatever. So there's probably two things that the Cryo Archon could do. Number one, it could be interesting that the Cryo Archon's buff is not in a circle, but is instead just automatically applied to every character as soon as it's used. As soon as the Cryo Archon's damage buffing, attack buffing ability is activated, whether it be a special or whether it be an ult, everyone on the team gets that bonus. That's it. No questions asked. So that could be interesting. And then on top of that, we also need to look at like the actual bonus itself. I think the Cryo Archon is going to provide a lower attack bonus than Benny. Whether or not it's a lower attack bonus than Sara, oh, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. If it's easier to use than Sara's, I would guess it would be slightly lower than Sara's. So you may be thinking, oh wow, then why the fuck would I ever bother using the Cryo Archon? Why the hell would I bother using the Cryo Archon if they're going to be weaker than Benny? Well, first off, if the Cryo Archon can provide a slightly lower attack buff, oh, if it's slightly lower than Benny, then it's probably going to be higher than Sara's. If the Cryo Archon can provide a slightly lower attack buff than Benny, but you can use it whenever the hell you want, and it buffs everyone on the team, you don't have to stand on the circle. Ease of use, number one. That's actually kind of nice. That's actually kind of nice. Number two, C6 Benny. Obviously, a lot of people don't want to use C6 Benny, but if you actually look at what C6 Benny is, not only do you infuse weapons with pyro damage, you also give all your characters, or all your sword claymore characters, basically everyone. Well, actually, no, I don't know. The way this is written, this might not be correct, but apparently you can give all of your characters a 15% pyro damage bonus. So, what I think is going to happen is the Cryo Archon is going to provide a 20% damage bonus. Just elemental damage bonus. Just straight up. Cryo Archon is going to provide a 20% elemental damage bonus.
Is but a backdrop of
Which could be pretty nice. Pending balance. Maybe it's 40% damage bonus. I don't know.
and unchanging.
It would be pretty hilarious if the very existence of the Cryo Archon suddenly means you don't necessarily have to use an Electro Cup for your Electro character. You don't necessarily have to use an Animo Cup for your Animo character. Would that be overpowered? I don't know. I mean, then again, you know, A exists and she's hilariously strong. But I think it might be interesting to see a dynamic where Benny provides more attack, but the Cryo Archon provides easier access to that attack buff and a big enough elemental damage bonus such that you don't necessarily need to use a cup anymore.
Or a bubble rising through
Now why would you never want to use a cup?
transitory.
Surely you would always want to use a cup. That may be. But, here's the thing. Aloy. Yes. Aloy. Aloy has an ability, Aloy has a talent by the name of Ice Rush. You get 35% cryo damage bonus on the last second. You can then pair that with your artifact set 15% cryo damage plus the cryo damage that she ascends with. That essentially brings her up to around about 80% cryo damage bonus. That's pretty nice. On top of that, right now this Freezeloy team is running Kaz. And at one point was also running C60 Owner, which is going to provide the 200 EM for Kaz so that Kaz would get even more damage bonus for Aloy. And at that point, a Cryo Damage Cup was actually doing less damage than an Attack Cup. You can eventually find yourself in a position where an Attack Cup unironically does more damage than a Cryo Cup for Aloy. You can, at some point, in fact, you quite often will find yourself at a position where an Attack Cup actually does more damage for A than an Electro Cup. Why? Because A already, like, has, well, at least my A has, what, 256 ER, 256 ER, 62% Electro damage bonus. That and all my Electro Cups are worse than my Attack Cup, which is freaking poggers. So, putting that aside, I don't have an Electro Cup on set that's like as good as that, so that's also another reason. But the main thing is that there are times where we would forego the damage bonus cup in favor of an attack cup. And I think the Cryo Archon could be one of those times where using the Cryo Archon, you take up a slot, which should normally be reserved for Benny, but then you can actually like play around with other things. Obviously, if you don't have that many attack cups to begin with, or if you don't have that many EM cups to begin with, maybe you should stick to Benny. But if you do have those things available, Cryo Archon might be the way to go. The Cryo Archon probably can't heal. He is the god. She is the god of war, not the god of healing. If you want healing, the Hydro Archon is probably the way to go. But that would probably be like the difference. Cryo Archon can't heal. If the Cryo Archon can't heal, maybe the Cryo Archon provides even more attack buff. But that kind of power creeps. That kind of power creeps the crap out of Sarah. But then, of course, Sarah does have the 60% electro crit damage, which definitely gives her like her own niche. So that's probably fine. If Sarah gets power crept by Cryo Archon by Murata with regards to attack, at least, that might be fine. Something to think about. Something to think about. And then finally, we have the Cryo Archon. So what is the Cryo Archon? What is the Cryo Resonance for the Cryo Archon? Shattering Ice. Affected by Electro for 40% less time. I think that just basically means she can't get superconducted. Increases crit rate against opponents that are frozen or affected by cryo by 15%. If we were to literally apply that as a Cryo Archon kit, it's very simple. She would actually be 5-star power creep Rosaria. She would actually be 5-star power creep Rosaria. So I don't think she's going to be able to provide crit rate for her team. It might be interesting if the way that she works is that she's able to provide a 30% crit damage bonus for her entire team, which could be really, really useful. Not necessarily power creeping C6 Sarah, but then again, she's not providing an attack buff, so she might not even power creep C6 Sarah if she were to also provide an attack buff or the full 60% crit damage. But like, the Cryo Archon could very well be a crit damage buffer of a universal variety, which would make her
Have you ever kept goldfish?
the strongest
They're very
crit buffing character in the game. We have a handful of characters that can actually crit buff. Rosaria is capable of providing 15% crit rate buff, up to 15% crit rate buff if you have 100% crit rate on her, whether it be just straight up naturally on her kit, or whether it be by, you know, hitting someone from behind using her special and then dropping her ult. We also have, I think Mona has a crit rate buff. Let me check. I think it's a constellation. Yes, C4 Mona. When a party member attacks an opponent affected by an omen, their crit rate is increased by 15%. So Mona also has a crit rate buff. I think Chi-Chi has a crit rate buff, but specifically to herself. Oh, no, that's not correct. No, so I think someone else also has a crit rate buff of some description, but only for themselves. We have... I can think of 2 characters off the top of my head right now that have crit rate buffs for the team. We only have one character that can... Well, we have 2 characters that can increase crit damage for the team. But that's C6 Sarah. Electro damage of characters who have had their attack increased by Tengo Jurai have their crit damage increased by 60%. And then we also have C6 Goro. 12 seconds after using his ult or his special, increased crit damage of all party members' geo damage based on the buff level of the skill's field at the time of use. If you have only 2 geo characters, I think, or rather, if you only have 1 geo character, then you only get 10% crit damage. If you have 2 geo characters, you get 20% geo damage, crit damage increase. And if you have 3 geo characters, I think, it's 40%. So it's a little bit weaker than C6 Sarah, but there's also like the various other buffs that Goro provides on top of the 40% crit damage that comes with C6 Goro. So I think the way that it would be balanced is that the Cryo Archon, amongst a handful of other things, potentially even having a self-sufficient freezing ability, because I think that would make sense, that the Tsaritsa would be able to have a self-sufficient freezing ability without the necessity of Hydro, would be able to provide maybe like a 40% crit damage bonus. Wouldn't necessarily be you would not necessarily run her over a C6 Goro, because Goro also provides a damage bonus and a geo damage bonus as well. Whereas the Tsaritsa would only provide a crit damage bonus and easy access freezing, for example. Anyway, that's like a 51-minute video of me trying to guess what future Archon kits are going to be. Let me know what all this in the comments below. What do you think Kusanali's kit's going to be? What do you think Murata's kit, the Tsaritsa's kit, the Hydro Archon's kit, of whom I don't think we have a name for them yet. What do you think their kits are going to be? Let me know in the comments. Otherwise, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to follow, don't forget to like this video, and feel free to sub. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace. Okay, I think I could probably do that video a lot better, but maybe I'll record that video properly. We'll see. I've definitely been wanting to cover that topic for a while.
Everything is negotiable, except overtime.
Everything is negotiable except overtime. Okay, my throat is hoarse. Bloody hell. Okay, let's do this. Bounties! Target is immune to target is immune to Dendro to pyro damage. Dendro damage dealt by Dendro cores will be increased. Ooh. Dendro res will also be reduced. Oh hell yeah, I know exactly how I want to fight this guy. One sec. Alright, let's play Reefer... Oh, that's not Reefer Madness. Reefer Madness, let's go. God damn it, I gotta swap my artifacts around again. Well, now I only have to swap one, so that's nice. A51 EM, that's fine.
Animal test. Scatter. Propagate. What a nuisance.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Allow me. Emerge. Right now. Right here. Animal hypostasis emulation. Oh, billowing surge.
28k Dendro. 28k hyperbloops. Pog. Wait. Wait. There's a Dendro totem here? This entire time.
Ha!
Okay, let's look around. Oh, there's another one. Wait, what? Excuse me? Oh!
Keep up. Ha!
So there's one there. And there's two things there. Okay, there we go. Okay, fair enough. That one's more of a process of elimination.
Why is there a chest here?
There was this other, like, Dendro totem thing that I just could not figure out for the life of me. Because apparently I didn't see the third the third thing to indicate that one of the totems was actually the third totem that I needed to hit. That was very annoying.
uproot you.
Such incredibly high Dendro application on field, but specifically in a burst. Tick nutty. Next to no off-field Dendro application. Well, actually, just straight up no off-field Dendro application. Can't really produce that many seeds. But by Hiblet or by Giblet, whenever there's Hydro there, just fucking pop off, dude. Bro, what is this? Immune to Dendro damage, but takes more damage from bows? What kind of bullshit is that? Oh man, that is just straight nonsense, dude. Alright, let's go. Aloy. I don't know if I want it to be raining. Oh, I see it. Okay, you know what, sack it. It's raining. Let's go.
Judgment! Lights out.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Got something for ya.
Oh, bro.
Into the wind.
Everything died. It died too early. No. I wanted to do damn it, I wanted to do Aloy Frozen Assassin Team. Damn it. Rip Bozo. Thing died too quickly. Oh. Rock Fond Rift Hounds. Invulnerable to Pyro, takes increased damage from Geo. You bloody hope so. They're Geo Rift Hounds! They always take more damage from Geo. What do you mean? If they were invulnerable to Geo, that would be nuts. Alright. I haven't played this in a while. Let's play some Geo Supremacy. Or rather, let's play some of that Geo Royalty. What the hell are Rift Hounds doing here? Wait, there's one with the Rift Hounds in Sumeru! Wait, are there actually Rift Hounds in Sumeru? I know there was like suddenly Rift Hounds in Mondstadt. Surprised there hasn't been a story mission about it. Giza! Tendijoku! Oh, I haven't played Geo in a while. Tennobu, ここにある. What? Okay, there we go. Ah, Ningguang. I've missed you. I have missed you. I wonder who's going to be the Sumeru Geo character. There's no... They haven't, like, shown off, like, a Geo character of Sumeru yet. But then again, when they showed off Inazuma for the first time, we learned about Ayaka, Yoimiya, Sayu. Obviously, we knew that A was going to be a thing. They showed Yaimiko. I guess they kind of showed Sarah as well. But then for the longest time, we never heard anything about Ito. And finally, the two Geo... Oh, I guess we came... Oh, no. We didn't learn about Goro, I guess. Have we heard of any Geo characters of Subaru? Maybe not, because, like... what the hell would a Geo character be able... Well, I would say, what the hell could a Geo character do from Subaru? When it's all about Dendro reactions and shit like that, but... At the same time, Ito does come from Inazuma, which is a little bit different to, like, Liyue. Hey! What's this? Ultra hot burner alright! Utilizes the energy to juice up the heat, improve all the better to save time and increase cooking efficiency. Okay. What does this thing actually do? This dude needs raw meat. This chick needs 5 apples. And we've got some aerobites to deal with. So what exactly does this thing actually do? Oh, do I need to craft it? Wait, hang on. A gadget. The one you have is a test model for civilian use with power constraints that dim a flame that should reduce... Okay. Huh? So I guess I go to the cooking pots. And I should be able to cook better? Cook faster? What the hell could it possibly mean? Oh, shit. Oh, wait, is it to cook something that I've never cooked before? Okay, let's cook golden fried chicken. Wait, that just went up to 6. 7. Okay, what? A gadget that improves if it's a gadget, as opposed to one of these gadgets. Huh? A gadget that improves the efficiency of cooking. Young academia researchers are accustomed to cooking with their experimental instruments. Someone invented an ultra-hot burner lamp. What the hell am I supposed to do with this then? Ultra-hot burner lamp. It is... What? It consumes ores to increase the efficiency in processing food.
It's
Wait,
nearly
what?
time for afternoon tea.
So... Oh, shit! Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, I see how this works. So I basically do this. So I can burn like 100 of these, and I get my flower back. Well, I don't really care, I guess. I don't necessarily need to care, but oh, okay, I see. So processing food is actually the processing of raw materials, of like wheat into flour, or of milk into cheese. Oh, that's such an expensive way to do something generally unnecessary in the first place. You generally don't ever need to, like, I don't think I'll ever come across a situation where I need to do that quickly. Oh, okay. I thought it was like this thing. I thought it was not necessarily a power creep of every single character that has the chance of producing more stuff. I thought it was more like, okay, every character that can produce more stuff, they can produce even more stuff. I was like, oh, okay, damn, that's nice. But yeah, wow, okay. You'd have to have a ton of ores. I don't go mining that much. It's not RuneScape. This isn't RuneScape. I don't mine nearly enough to justify using that.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
But okay, should the time ever arise where I need to accelerate, not necessarily 100 of those, but like some of those, then I will know I can actually do that. Okay. Damn. I should really say I should really send those in for Mora.
Why not keep me company?
Okay, Amir's raw meat. Where are you? Gadavaville? Okay. Oh, to feed his dogs. Right. He needs the meat to feed his dogs. It's so easy to get raw meat these days. I remember back before 3.0, the way you would get raw meat on demand was to fight the great big king boar, and then you would go and process that raw meat, that frozen meat, into raw meat, and you'd have tons of raw meat. But now King Boar has effectively been power crept by sumpter beasts. I've not felt the need to fight King Boar in a long time.
Right here. Blitz.
One with the forest.
Aha! Son of a bitch! How the hell did I miss the big slime? Okay. Wait, is Amir talking about Kole? I have to play... She's a trainee forest ranger with us. She's in poor health, so she has to learn and recuperate at the same time. So young and eager to learn. That's why I asked the search and rescue dogs to pay attention to her condition and notify me immediately. I can help too. Are you heading to a video forest? Let me give you some common herbs that might come in handy. Oh, cheers, Amir! Wait, are you actually talking about Kole? Trainee forest ranger, has a bit of a health condition, is a chick. If it's not Kole, who the bloody hell else is it? Alright, apples. Oh wow, I'm actually feeling sleepy. Or tired or something, I don't know. Okay. Oh, it's these three guys, is it?
Surrender and look.
Right now, emerge.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Keep up.
Alright, there we go, done. Because I have like way too much meat, I'm not going to bother with killing these sumpter beasts. If you do need a lot of meat though, for whatever reason, I don't make a whole lot of meat dishes, that's the thing. I just actually don't make a whole lot of meat dishes. Okay. I'll just randomly... I'll just randomly hit Spiral Abyss and then I'm gonna call it a night. Let's hyperbloom the shit out of the bosses. Okay, let's hyperbloom the shit out of the bosses. Dendro MC and... Okay, let's go.
Shadow Raven,
Let's spark things.
Enshroud! I'll uproot you!
You've been a
Pow!
boy.
Midnight Phantasma.
One with the forest! I hear everything!
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Ah!
Nip that in the bud!
Shadow Raven, Black Knight. Odds revealed.
Enshroud!
Let's spark things up.
I'll uproot you!
What's up?
Here's the wings of darkness.
unnecessary use of my ult, but whatever.
Scatter! Springboard! Rest and rebuild! Stand clear! Enhanced cannon module!
Right here.
Oh, bruh! Bruh!
Nothing lasts forever. Right now, right here, right now.
Propagate! Scatter! Germinate! Hold the line! Animo test 6308.
I'll be back.
Stand clear! Billowing surge! Propagate!
Ugh.
Animal hypostasis emulation! Absorb! Animo test 6308.
Emerge. Right here.
Let's move out. Stand clear. Allow me.
Right now. Emerge.
Scatter.
Oh no!
Is not.
Bruh, fuck! No! No, it was going so well! Okay, we gotta clearly I gotta hit the electro guy first.
Midnight phantasmagoria.
Surrender and I'll be
Let's nip that in the bud. Ha! Boom! Ta!
come a little closer. Blitz.
As you wish, main point.
One with the forest. I'll uproot you. Boom! Ha! Ta!
Let's spark things.
Can't see.
By royal decree.
I hear everything.
Utsa!
Keep up. Ha! Boom!
Oh god damn it, Tig!
Phantasmic.
You've been a naughty boy. Surrender and I'll be
Enshroud! Ha! Boom! Ta! I'll uproot you.
Got him.
Propagate. Spring forward. Hold the line. Animo test 6308. Swirl. Mark 2.
Right here. Right now. Right here.
Covenant of the Deep. I'm getting sick of this. I'm getting sick.
Right now. Right here. Emerge.
Animo test 6308.
A sight to behold.
Hit him!
Right now. Emerge.
Allow me. Germinate. Absorption test. Stand clear. Enhanced animal modules. That's not right.
Right here. Right now. Right here.
Billowing surge.
This isn't.
That guy's juggled like 15 meters up in the air! Oh, bro. Sucks to be him. Alright, here we go.
That's close enough. As you wish, main Fräulein.
You're in for a little shock. Try not to enjoy it.
One with, excuse me. Dust to dust.
What was that? Let's try that again.
Shadow Raven.
Enshroud! Ha!
Yeah, fucking delete it. just kept electrocuting me, man.
Surrender, lady.
Wings of darkness.
Can't see?
I like how like, how's it going, Mattis? How's it going?
Who do you think you are?
Fuck.
Magic blast.
Come a little closer.
Midnight phantasmagoria.
Let's nip that in the butt. Who do you think you are? Excuse me?
You know what it is? It's this motherfucker here. Just taking pot shots.
Breaker. Here's the cut.
Try not to enjoy it.
Wings of darkness. Come, Sever Knight.
Oh my god, he actually died. Fuck. Been a while, but I've been watching you from time to time just in the background doing stuff. Fair enough, fair enough. That's rage inducing.
As you wish, me. Enshroud! Ha!
I heard you.
Ha!
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
Out of my sight.
Let's spark things.
Ha! One with the forest. Enshroud! I'll uproot you.
Wings of darkness. Come, Sever Knight.
Can't see? I hear everything. Who do you think you are? As you wish, me.
Worked up. I have some for you too.
Fuck. Jesus Christ, the electrocharge damage in this from these guys is insane. Yeah, I think I've used some bogus. I used some bogus like venti to CC these guys. Yeah. See, crowd control pretty much shuts these motherfuckers down. But I'm not using crowd control here. I'm trying to just basically like blow them off.
Over here.
Try not to enjoy it.
Odds revealed by
One with the forest. Let's nip that in the butt. Ha! Midnight Phantasma.
Oh my god.
You're in for a little
Fuck up with the electrocharge.
surrender and be gentle.
Enshroud! I hear everything.
What's your opinion on Dory? I like Dory.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Like, she serves a very simple purpose. And I think she serves that purpose quite well.
Let's nip that in the butt.
As a healer who also batteries the team.
Shadow Raven.
Enshroud!
Works for me. Almost done with catching up with the Warframe mag videos. Then I clicked the 32-minute video. Oh! the mag Q&A, yeah.
Shatter. Springboard. Hold the line.
Yeah, man.
Right now. Emerge. Absorption test. Stand clear. I'm always
Ooh, what's a paw?
right now. Emerge. Propagate.
Where the hell did that second one go? Ow.
Absorption test. Scatter. Exterminate. Allow me.
Oh! Fuck! Was energy ever really an issue? Well, the thing is, she's also battering. Well, the thing is, like, she's a healer. Dory is a healer at a battery, who I can use to very effectively battery Lisa and Yayamiko. Now, obviously, I would just do that by playing A, but A can't heal. In theory, you can do that with Fischl, but Fischl also can't heal.
Can't see?
Where are you?
I want to say I'm not running an ER sand on my Lisa, which sounds insane, but I'm not doing that, I think. Actually, now that I think about it, I might be, because I did swap over to an ER sand on Lisa again.
By royal
Okay, fuck off. Fischl can heal herself? Yeah.
Wings of darkness.
One with the forest. I hear everything.
I'll be back.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Ha! Okay. But yeah. Like, is Dory more useful? Is Dory a good pick over other characters? Probably not. But she's got a hilarious personality, and she does exactly what I need her to do to a satisfactory level for me. That's all I really need.
Scatter. A brash maneuver. Thrust and leave it. Right here.
Fuck off.
Emerge. Right here. Animal test 6308. A sight to behold. Emerge. Dear me. Right now. Permanence of the deep. Emerge. Right now. Scatter. Spring forth. Hold the line. Absorption test. Swirl. Mark 2. Stay with emerge. Right now. Emerge.
Hey.
Right here. Absorption test.
Ah.
Scatter. Propagate. Emerge. Right now. Right here.
Oh.
Nothing lasts forever. Right now. Emerge. Right here. Billowing surge. Let's move out. Right now.
Got him. Okay.
As you wish, Manful.
Try not to enjoy that.
Can't see. I'll uproot you.
Come a little closer.
Shadow Raven. Left.
One with the forest.
Forest.
Surrender, lady.
I hear everything.
I summon thee.
Can't see.
Pah!
Wings of darkness. Come.
Keep up. One with the forest. Let's nip that in the bud. Ha.
No rest for the wicked.
Just freaking running away from me, man.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
One with the forest.
Now, with Dory, right? If I was able to get C4 Dory, I would have a super positive opinion on Dory. I don't have C4 Dory. I do not have C4 Dory. So that is why my opinion of Dory is still pretty good. I'm still pretty happy with the way that Dory works.
Germinate.
I'm just like not like massively loving Dory.
That's quite enough.
What the fuck you? Fuck you! What the fuck was that?
Shadow Raven!
Surrendering all the...
Can't see. I hear everything. Ha!
Magic!
Come a little closer.
As you wish, Mainfreund.
Try not to enjoy this.
I'll uproot you. Enshroud.
Here's the good!
Midnight Phantasm.
Can't see. I hear everything.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Surrendering.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Ha! Let's nip that in the bud.
Dolores! Magic lamp!
Come a little closer.
Wings of darkness! Come, sever...
Enshroud. Keep up. I hear everything.
Try not to enjoy this.
Okay. Let's try not to get friggin' brutalized this time.
Propagate! Scatter! Spring forth!
Right now.
The fun is over.
Jesus Christ, why am I getting two-shotted? Just two whack and then whack. Jesus Christ. Thing does like 5,000 damage.
As you wish.
Surrendering all the...
Can't see. I'll uproot you. Ha!
You're in for a little
Oh,
shock.
bro, come on. Hi, hi.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Enshroud.
Fuck, bubbles.
Here's the good!
Try not to enjoy this.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
One with the forest. Ha!
Don't be such a brute.
I summon thee!
Can't see.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Let's sweeten the tea!
I hear everything.
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy. Let's spark.
One with the forest. Ha! I'll uproot you.
Oh,
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Can't see. Ha!
hey.
Ha! Keep up.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Try not to enjoy it.
Enshroud. I hear.
I don't know if I have enough time.
Wings of darkness! Come!
You're in for a little shock.
Let's try that again.
Surrendering all the...
Let's nip that in the bud. Ha!
Blitz.
Shadow Raven!
One with the forest. I'll uproot you.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm not finished.
What?
My research.
Oh yeah.
Try not to enjoy...
Enshroud! Let's nip that in the bud. Ha!
Midnight Phantasmical.
Let's sweeten the deal.
One with the forest.
Oh, these fucking bubbles! Oh my god, these fucking bubbles.
As you wish, Fräulein.
Surrender in order to.
Enshroud! I'll uproot you.
Forest, magical lamp.
Come a little closer.
Midnight Phantasmical.
Let's spark them.
I hear everything.
I summon. Let's sweeten the deal. Shadow Raven, let night.
One with the forest.
Ah!
Try not to enjoy.
Forest, here's the good.
Let's nip that in the bud. Oh, can't see. Ha!
Midnight Phantasmical.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
No rest for the wicked.
Enshroud!
Ah!
Surrender in order.
Wings of Darkness.
Ah!
Magical lamp.
I'll uproot you. Keep up. Can't see.
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
Oh, kinda got lucky with that one.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
What the hell is this one doing? What the hell was that one attacking?
Ha! Scatter. Rest and rebuild.
Emerge. Right now.
Animal test 6308. Animal hypostasis simulation.
Ow.
Stand clear. Emerge.
Oh, he running.
Ha! Scatter. Ha! Spring forth. Hold the line.
Right now. Right here.
Animal test 6308. Stand clear. Whirl, Mark 2. Covenant of the Deep.
I'm always watching. Right now. Emerge. Right here.
Propagate. Scatter. Germinate.
Right now.
Animal test 6308. Billowing surge.
Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Oh, I don't have enough time! Bullshit!
Wings of Darkness.
Let's spark him.
Can't see. Let's nip that in the bud.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
One with the... Who do you think you... I hear everything. Ha! I'm not finished.
Ah!
Wings of Darkness.
Surrender in order.
I'll uproot you. Ha!
You've been a naughty boy.
Shadow Raven.
Let's nip that in the
Tough.
bud. Who do you think you are?
Hey!
spark things.
As you wish, main foil up. Enshroud! Dust!
Come on! That bubble hit me twice! Come on! These fucking bubbles, man. Seriously.
One with the forest. I hear everything.
Sanity.
Here's the good!
Try not to enjoy this too much. Come a little closer.
Oh, what?
Shadow Raven! Let's not...
Enshroud!
Welcome back! Oh, hang on. I don't have an extra. Hello?
Let's spark things up.
Welcome back!
Let's nip it in the butt.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Here's the good! I summon...
One with the forest. I hear everything.
Try not to enjoy.
Oh, wasted ult. Yep, wasted ult.
Can't see? As you wish, main foil.
You've been a naughty boy. Don't be such a brute.
Enshroud! Let's nip that in the butt.
Midnight Phantasma...
Surrender and be gentle.
By royal decree, Lawrence!
Try that again. Should not be this. This should not be this difficult.
Midnight Fantastic.
Let's spark things up.
Who do you think you are? Ha! I'll uproot you. One thing after another.
Oh my god, these freaking bubbles, man.
Ha!
Here's the good!
Ah,
I'm not finished. My research.
they just pop out of nowhere, man. They just pop out of nowhere. Seriously, what is the counterplay to these freaking bubbles?
Surrender and be.
One with the forest. Let's nip that in the butt. Keep up. Ha!
I mean, I'll tell you what the counterplay actually is. It's like Kaz.
Blitz. Hit.
Shadow Raven! Let's...
Enshroud! I'll uproot you. Who do you think you are?
Lawrence! I summon thee!
Let's spark things up a little.
Magical lamp!
One with the forest. I hear everything.
God damn it.
Ha! Midnight Phantasma.
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
No rest. It's for the wicked.
Surrender and be.
I'll uproot you.
Wings of darkness! Come, step...
You're in for a little shock.
Die already.
One with the forest.
Lawrence! I summon thee!
Fuck off.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. I hear everything.
Blitz. Try not to enjoy the.
Midnight Phantasma...
me.
Right here. Emerge. Enhanced animal module 75. Stand clear. Absorption test. Right now.
One-shotted Dendro MC. What in the actual hell was that? Seriously, what the hell was that?
Oz, reveal thyself. Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Midnight Phantasma.
Surrender, lady.
Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud. Ha! Boom! Za!
Let's sweeten the deal.
You're in for a little shock.
Oh my god, don't just run away from me.
Blitz.
Wings of darkness.
Enshroud! One flowers!
Fuck. Fuck me.
Try not to enjoy.
Can't see? I'll uproot you! Boom!
Meanwhile, I could have just killed these so much easier with Aloy.
Hit.
As you wish, main foil. Enshroud! Let's nip that in the bud.
Surrender, lady.
I'll bury you! No rest for the wicked.
Oz, reveal the forest.
I'll uproot you! Keep up!
Come a little
Freaking sniping me from across the room.
naughty boy.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Try not to enjoy.
One like the forest. Let's nip that in the bud.
Oh, piss off.
Ha!
Here's the gut.
Blitz.
Wings of darkness.
Can't see? Za!
I summon.
Surrender, lady.
I'll uproot you! Ha! Boom!
Shadow Raven.
Enshroud! Let's nip that in the bud. Za!
Just had to be 3 terrace rooms, huh?
Propagate. Spring forth. Allow me. Right here. Emerge. Animal test 6308. Animal hypostasis simulation. That's right here. Right now. Scatter. Ha! Right here. Stand clear. Hold the line. Terminate. Scatter. Swirl. Mark 2. Emerge. Right now. Right here. Covenant of the Deep. Rust and leave it. Propagate. Spring forth. Emerge. Right now. Emerge.
Ah, crap.
Nothing lasts forever. Right now. Emerge. Animal test 6308. A minor error.
Oh, come on, 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 come on. Come on.
Midnight Phantasm.
Let's spark you.
One with the forest. I hear everything. Ah! Ha! Boom!
Here's the good!
You're in for a little shock.
As you wish, main Fräulein. Ha!
Surrender and be gentle.
No rest for the wicked. Let's nip that in the bud.
Let's sweeten the deal!
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Enshroud. One thing after another.
Blitz.
Wings of darkness!
Let's spark you.
Here!
Can't see? I'll uproot you.
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
Ha! As you wish, main Fräulein.
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Let's sweep!
Keep up. Ha! Ja! Ha! Who do you think you are?
Wings of darkness!
I'll uproot you.
Try not to enjoy this too.
Okay.
Hold the line! Right here. Right now. Absorption test. Animal hypostasis emulation. Stand clear. Yeah. Right here. Scatter. Exterminate. Rest and rebuild. Emerge. Right now. Emerge. Absorption test. Billowing surge. I'm always watching. Right here. Right now. Springboard! Swirl. Mark 2. Animal test 6. Hold the line. Emerge. Right here. Propagate! Scatter! Absorption test.
I don't know what's going on, man. I actually don't know what's going on.
Midnight Phantasm!
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Enshroud. Let's nip that in the bud. Ha!
Magic whip!
Come a little closer. Blitz.
As you wish, main Fräulein. Can't see? Ha!
Let's spark you.
I summon thee!
One with the forest. I'll uproot you.
Shadow Raven! By royal decree...
Enshroud. Ha!
Try not to enjoy.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Here's the gut!
I hear everything.
Bloody hell.
Bury you. Can't see?
Fucking bury you.
Ha!
You've been a naughty boy.
Let's nip that in the bud. Enshroud. Ha!
Let's spark.
Right now. Right here. Emerge.
Enhanced animal module 75. Terminate. Rest and rebuild.
Right here. Emerge.
Stand clear.
Right here.
Torrents, bring refuge. Animal hypostasis emulation. Propagate. Bring forth.
Right now. Right here. Right now. A sight to behold. Right here. Right now.
Animal test 6308.
Oh, surely I could. Oh, that's it. Yeah. Okay, we're done. That's gonna be it for tonight. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, don't forget to follow. Feel free to sub if you're watching on YouTube now or in the future. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.
I'm used to the rain, but you should probably use it. Keep up.
Right here. Right now.
You're in for a little shock. Surrendering me.
Right here.
I'll uproot you.
You're in for a little shock.
Huh?